Does Darkseid have a plan for what's going on underwater in the Kingdom of Atlantis? Let's talk about that in this video. Hello, everyone. Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for Aquaman number 11. This is a new book from DC Comics, a DCKO tie in. Now, I'm not current on the series, but Aquaman has gone through a lot of changes, including becoming an agent of the blue, which means that he is now connected to the water in the same way that Swamp Thing is connected to the green and Animal Man is connected to the red, stuff like that. So, this is written by Jeremy Adams with art by Nimit Malavia, Rex Locus on colors, letters by Dave Sharp. The main cover is by Gleb Melnikov, which you can see right now. And I'll go through the rest of the covers a little bit later. This is a book that came out on the week of 11/12. I didn't get a chance to review it right away, but I did want to make sure to check it out because we are talking about every single DCKO tie-in. So in this issue, Mera and the mystery of Atlantis unravels even as Andy moves towards her ultimate goal and Arthur contends with the power of the blue. But is this power too much even for a king to contend with? An oceanic onslaught unloads on the king of the seven seas, and the connection between the dark tide and Darkseid is at last revealed. That's right. Darkseid has his own machinations in this everything that's going on during the events of DCKO, but we see Arthur, the king of Atlantis, now with these new powers, trying to figure out where to do the most good. Now, obviously, a lot of the other heroes are busy with the events of DCKO. Make sure to go check those out and check out our videos about those specific issues, including the big event. But yeah, parademons are running amok and they are just targeting humans all over the world. So Aquaman and his team are trying to figure out how to best help those people. We are introduced to a few new characters, including Titanus, who's like a big old hammerhead shark. I gotta say, I am not very familiar with this artist, Nimit Malavia, but they are doing some really exceptional work. I think somewhere where I feel like Jeremy Adams's stories thrive is in the action and the dynamism of things and the way that they're translated, that the way that those images are translated from the script. They really work, right? You see a lot of movement, you see a lot of really cool, very dynamic shots, very angular. There's a few things, and you'll see some of the preview pages, the preview images, as we kind of go through this. Now, there's also a different mystery. Mira is also digging on her own. Things have changed, and now she's found her own thing that she must face in this issue. So not only do we have to worry about Darkseid and his machinations underwater and all these parademon attacks, but also what is Mira gonna discover as she moves on, and also how will this affect the events of DCKO going forward? Can the people, oh, I guess, can the people of Atlantis and the underwater, as well as everybody that's still on Earth, will they be able to survive this? Will Aquaman be able to help them? Can he even control all this power? It's a very interesting story. We're gonna keep an eye on it for sure. I think I like Jeremy Adams a lot. I think he's a fantastic writer, especially when it comes to this type of story that it's big and bombastic. So yeah, highly recommend. If you're somebody that's digging into all the DCKO tie-ins, you definitely want to check this one out. Okay, let's go take a look at some of the variant covers. We'll close out this video. So as I mentioned, this is the main cover by Gleb Melnikov. I immediately recognize Melnikov's work. Very interesting, very unusual style. A lot of his characters, I don't know, they have this texture to them. They have this like, especially when it comes to their musculature. So it's really cool to see. I as soon as I saw the cover, I was like, oh. Next, we have this cover by John Boy, Matt Myers. This is the B cover for this issue. We also have an cover C by Edwin Gallman. This one focuses more on Mira. And then we have the Osgur Yildirim variant. Apologies if I mispronounced that, but I kind of like this really chilled out Aquaman in the water. And we're back to the main cover. So, yeah, highly recommend this. Check it out if you're checking out all the stuff from DCKO. I think this is great. It is not required reading, I would say, as far as like you like this has a great effect on everything else that's going on. But it's definitely fun to see what's happening all over the place, and especially because I was not caught up on Aquaman. It's interesting to kind of see this new status quo after all the powers kind of changed and shifted, and the dynamics have changed a little bit. Always good to check in on Atlantis and the underwater stuff. So, if you have read this, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe. Stay tuned. We have a lot more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.